good to have you back. My name is Miss Berry, and it's really good to have you back on my channel. If you know you've not watched my previous video, please, you need to hurry up and watch it after this video. Follow the link and click on the videos, watch, like, share, and subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe. So now we'll be talking about what a no can do for your life. What a no can do for your life. That small little word, no. How important it is in your life. A no is so important because a lot of us say yes is when we don't really mean it, and we set ourselves up. Now, a no, in as much as it's difficult to use, especially when you have to say to a loved one, your bosses in the office, your mentor, you don't really want to make them feel bad, but it is also essential because that word no shows you how much control you have over your destiny. The consequences of not saying no. When you don't say no, it leads to bad relationships. If you say yes to someone you don't want to be in a relationship with, you're setting yourself up for unhappiness. And again, if you say yes to every request made by your partner, when you really want to say no, you're setting yourself for unhappiness. Because on the long run, you feel manipulated. And when you feel manipulated, the tendencies for you to become passively aggressive becomes higher. And when you become passively aggressive, your partners tend to lose respect for you. And trust me, that can make you feel so bad about yourself. The second one is stress. When you find yourself doing what you don't want to do, you won't be happy. And physically and psychologically, you will be stressed out. Because you're not doing it with joy, you're not doing it because you have a passion for it. So you need to learn to say no when you really should, because the consequences of not saying no can lead to anxiety and depression. First, one importance of saying no is because it helps you create healthy boundaries and makes people to be clear about what they can expect from you. When you say no, when you really need to say no, it helps people to understand you better. It helps them to understand what you really can do at every given point in time, and it helps them to also know what they can actually request from you at a given point in time. So saying no helps you create healthy boundaries. Remember, in an aeroplane that is crashing, you have to first put your mask before you can even help your children, because only when you help yourself that you can really be able to help others effectively. So now you have to learn to say no effectively. Then second of all is that it helps you create time to pursue what you're interested in. When you say no to something you don't want, you create time to do what you really want to do. Then the third one is that it helps you to be honest and authentic. It means that whatever you're doing it with the whole of your heart. And the question we're asking ourselves, okay, now, how do I say no? How do I really turn down this request? If someone asks you to go on a date, and you know that it's really going to eat into your time, you can say no. But the first thing you need to know is say your no politely and cushion it with kind words. Now, if the person says, go on a date with me, you look at it, you know that it's going to eat into your time. You can say, no, I'm really grateful that you really have me in mind, but this is not really a good time for me. Maybe some other time. That's a kind way of turning down the offer. But then, when you say no, you need to mean it. This is the second point. Mean your no. Be firm. Stand on your no. Your no should be your no, and your yes should be your yes. Because when you keep saying no and later just doing it because they keep persuading you, over time they will keep running down on your no's because they feel you don't always mean it. So your no should be firm. Now the third one is that when you say no, be brief about it. They don't need all those crazy explanations and lies about the reason why you can't really go and do whatever they request of you. You should be brief. Go straight to the point. If you have a reason why you can't really do or answer to their request, be brief about it. Tell them, okay, this is the reason I can't do it. I'm really sorry, but maybe next time. So the next one is you prefer solutions, if you have any. If you have suggestions or solutions to help the person, you prefer solutions or possible suggestions that can help the person when you know that you can. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. Please like, subscribe to the video, and share. Thank you so much.